Let's be honest here. Can everyone open their eyes and see everything for what it is? Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Yosef's Chelsea Blues. Hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry for the late post of this preview, but had to get some special guests on as I've just hit 600 subs. Thank you guys for the wonderful support. And I have just had to make it a special video, haven't I? I've gone and got someone who's been on the channel before for many videos, Doobs, and also someone very new that's been here recently. Yahail, how are you guys?
Yeah, man, I'm
good, man. I've been looking forward to this game since the second the final whistle went off against Barcelona, man. So
yeah,
and it's finally come around, and
or have you been looking forward to this game since I got you that ticket?
Mate, I was just about to get on that and you cut me off. I was about to say bless up to you for getting me that ticket last minute. I was literally about to say that. And then sometimes you just gotta let nature take its course, my bro. And yes, don't worry, I'm gonna shout you out on the Instagram post.
Fair enough,
Like I did. You didn't even have to ask. You didn't even have to ask for the first Instagram post. I just done it anyway.
Yeah, exactly, mate. But
but I'm excited,
all three of us
man.
will be going to the game tomorrow, so it's going to be a very interesting experience. Hopefully, Chelsea top it off with a win. But I did just want to ask you guys. I mean, after that win versus Barcelona, I mean, we couldn't be in a much better position, could we?
No, we couldn't. I think. Yeah, even though they won today, I think right now we are the second best team in the league. Even though City won today, they didn't do it convincingly. Like last Leeds we're talking about, and they let them back into the game, and if it wasn't for Phil Foden late goal, they would have dropped points again. So I think, and in Europe, I know the table says otherwise, but we're one of the informed teams in Europe as well. But then again, Arsenal right now, you're looking at they're probably the best team in Europe overall. So it's going to be the hard game, easily our biggest game of the season so far, and they're probably thinking the same as well. Because if they win this game, then that is a massive statement. Because then it's 9 points all of a sudden, and then if we win this game, all of a sudden we're only 3 points behind. They've got to go and face Brentford and Aston Villa, and City just won today. They're catching up. So it's going to be a massive game. Both teams are going to come out fighting.
Yeah,
what do you think, Yahail?
I couldn't agree more. I think this game is so perfectly set up, especially with the way we both won in midweek. I think the way how we Barcelona 3-0 convincingly, and I think how Arsenal dispatched the Bayern Munich convincingly as well. And Bayern Munich, you would say, probably up until that game, were one of the best teams in Europe, the way they've been playing. So I think, again, this game has a lot of battles around the pitch, 1v1 battles, massive matchups. Both sets of teams can cancel each other out here, and I'm really, 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 really looking forward to what we can hold against this kind of Arsenal team. And listen, if we win with the fixtures we have coming up, I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it could be special. So
do you know what would be such a Chelsea thing to do though? Let's say we get the 3 points tomorrow. It's gonna be I'm gonna go absolutely mental, but then we go and drop points to Leeds or Bournemouth. That'd be such a Chelsea thing to do though. Yeah.
So typical.
Yeah, definitely. I really hope. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, then we got the likes of Everton at home at 3:00. I've seen us drop the points like that before at home. It's one of those where, the problem with us, and I said it to you, Josef, after the Barca game. I said it's consistency, and it's normally around this time. If you remember this time last year as well, where we dropped off. I know.
Like Ipswich and all these teams. Yeah,
and we weren't we weren't really saying we're going to go for the title because it was our first proper season of like that we've done properly well since probably Tuchel. So like we were a little bit grounded, but as we saw, the Ipswich, who else did around that time?
Everton, we dropped points to Fulham,
Everton
Boxing
away.
Day. That's the only home game I didn't
Fulham.
go to last season, and thank God, Fulham at home.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's see what can happen here.
I mean, yeah, that is a good point to be fair. How I mean, we will talk about Arsenal for a little bit. I mean, they've started the season brilliantly. I mean, yeah, I think their only loss is to Liverpool, and
Yeah, they've only lost to Liverpool.
Yeah,
and they
looking
points to
back
City.
at that now, that's probably a stupid loss for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time,
Yeah.
to be fair, at the time when they did lose that, I mean, Liverpool obviously they just won the league and they were like they won their first 2 league games of the season, and no one obviously expected Liverpool to drop off the way they have. But even that Liverpool game, it took a screamer from Szoboszlai, a mad free kick 30 yards out for
Yeah.
Arsenal to lose. I know Arsenal didn't do much in the game. I remember watching it. It was a very pessimistic approach and nothing really happened. But again, it just took a moment
Yeah.
of class to.
Do you know what the issue was for Arsenal in that game was because, and I'm wondering if he's going to do it tomorrow. I don't think he will because I think he's learned. But he went to Anfield to not lose the game as opposed to go and win the game, and in the end they lost. Like he would have been happy with a draw. And it's like at the start of the season, like you can't win titles with that kind of like mindset. You have to like go out and win the game as if you are the best team in the league. Whereas I mean, I don't think he'll do it tomorrow. One, because Mourinho has to play up front for them because they haven't got anyone else. And two, I think he's learned that like you have to just go for the win if you want to win the league. So yeah, but they haven't got anyone unless they do like trying to think what else they do. They do like Zubimendi, Declan Rice. I don't think they have another like defensive minded midfielder other than Marino. So we'll have to see.
They don't.
You're right. Listen, we all know what to expect from Arsenal. Even if they do, which they will try to control the play, and they'll set up pressing traps the way they do against every other team, where it will be like a box v box midfield, where it'll be Rice just in front of Zubimendi, maybe the 10 and Eze might come a little bit deeper, like goal kicks. This will stop people like players like Caicedo or Enzo coming to progress the play from our centre backs. As I said, there's a lot of tactical matchups because there's a few things that Enzo Maresca can do, which I'm really, really interested and intrigued to see what he will do, and how he will rotate Enzo and where Enzo will play. Now we've got Palmer back. He confirmed it. Will Palmer come straight back in? I don't know. I personally wouldn't for this game.
I don't think he'll start. I don't think he'll start.
I don't think he'll start, and it'll be interesting to see whether or not he starts a proper striker. Big up Palmer, yeah. Whether he starts someone like Delap, because the way Arsenal and Barcelona play is two very different things. Arsenal, they've got big, bullish centre-backs. Will he try and put a proper striker to make them think about something else? Will it be a João Pedro who comes into the pockets? Or will it be Delap that will try and occupy probably Hincapié and Saliba? I should imagine will be the two starting centre-backs tomorrow. So there's many different things that Maresca can do here. So I'm really interested in seeing. But we all know that it will be a very rigid performance from Arsenal. It will be very defensively stout. It will be very. I think
they'll try and hit us on the counter. I think.
Yeah, I think.
And we've got to be ready for that.
I think so. I think they'll be very happy for us to have the ball, probably around the mid area of the pitch, maybe just comfortably around the halfway line. I think they'll just set pressing traps. I think they can. I think they've got the players. I think they have done it this season so far as well. Let's see what Maresca does.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they have got a few injuries, I will say, but clearly that hasn't affected them. I mean, they've got Gyökeres out. They've got Gabriel out. Like you could say that some people thought that was going to be season defining, but
Gabriel's their best player.
Like
Gabriel is their best player.
Yeah, but Hincapié's come in and done an excellent job.
Yeah.
Gabriel, has he got the most GA for them, like from corners and flick-ons?
I wouldn't be
I think Gabriel-
surprised because remember at the start of the season it was like set piece FC.
Maybe him
But,
and maybe between him and Rice, maybe.
Rice, I think, in terms of playmaking.
Yeah, Rice. And I think them two players make Saka look average in that team.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
yeah,
we've got Saka to worry about tomorrow. I mean, I don't think we're really going to worry about him because look,
I'm not
we've
worried
got our
about
left back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only player I'm not really worried about. I'm worried about, but even then, Declan Rice is coming up against Kaiser. I mean, that's going to be such an interesting midfield battle.
It will be.
It will be.
Yeah, because we've seen that battle a couple of times. So I would like to see how it goes tomorrow with how much Caicedo has actually improved. So
yeah.
You know what? I actually think Caicedo wins the battle tomorrow. I'm not even going to lie to you.
I think if he presses, because I know a lot of Arsenal fans, and they've said that Zubimendi can be pressed. So, like, if Caicedo, even Enzo Fernandez, if he pressures him, like, on the ball, wins possession, all of a sudden, turnover play, we can hit him. So I think that's what we got to do. That's why I think Enzo Fernandez is going to be important in this team. I just think that overall the midfield is going to be so. But we'll get into the starting lineups in a bit. But yeah, I trust Maresca to like put out the right lineup. He did it against Barca. He done basically what I would have done, except I was surprised to see Pedro Neto start up front, but I didn't have a problem with that. So we'll see. I just hope he doesn't do something stupid and start like tossing at centre back or something.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah. For me tomorrow, I think the game heavily depends on that midfield battle. I think whoever gets their foot on the ball, whoever takes play, and whoever can turn over play, I think will probably win the game. If you look at both teams and how we've been so good so far this season, you'd mostly say it's been our midfield for both respective teams. I think Caicedo this season has been probably. Actually, no. I think outright has been the best DM in the league this season, without a shout.
Even Arsenal fans can't disagree with that because they see Declan Rice as a number 8 anyway.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's
DM Caicedo 100%.
That's why we will see Caicedo up against Rice tomorrow because obviously Rice he can play deeper and progress play from deeper, but he also comes up forward as well and joins in attack. So it will be Caicedo territory. So again, it will be very, very interesting.
I think right now the best midfield in the world or in Europe is you've got Caicedo in the DM. I say Declan Rice and Vitinha. I think that's the best midfield in the world at the moment.
Yeah, I would say so.
We could argue Pedri, but
I actually agree with that. To be fair,
they've all got different attributes that are very good at. Caicedo winning the ball back well.
Yeah, definitely. Right, we're gonna get into the team.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
interesting.
Like, actually, finish what you're gonna say. Finish what you're gonna say, Yahel, and then we'll get into the team news.
No. I was just saying with the dynamic of Caicedo and Rice and Vitinha. I mean, Vitinha is very good on the ball, good playmaker. Rice is similar, workhorse as well. And Caicedo is a workhorse, wins the ball very well, recovers play. So it's all kind of a good balance, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Right, now we get into the team news. This is where it gets interesting. We saw Maresca's press conference. Now, one player, I think we've already mentioned him, is back. This man.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wear this shirt tomorrow, just because of that. So, yeah, I think that it's going to be very interesting to see how Cole Palmer plays when he's obviously fully fit. Maresca did say that he's available to play and could possibly start. Now, I don't think that he's going to start him. I think he's going to be on the bench, if I'm being honest. So, I think that's the best decision. But it would be lovely to see Palmer and Esteval playing together, isn't it?
Well, here's the thing. You talk about Palmer, don't think he's going to start. I don't think Esteval's going to start either, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
I think
I actually completely agree.
both will come on in the second half at some point. So maybe either way, because if we're losing, obviously we need something to make an impact, and then if we're winning, maybe just kill off the game. Hopefully, I don't think Maresca does the thing anymore where he'll go defensive at home. So yeah, but Palmer, I don't think Maresca will start him. I think he's very cautious in the way he integrates players back. I expect him to start against Leeds. I think that'll be a good game to bring him back into. And with Esteval, I mean, I think Esteval's more likely to start than Palmer, if I'm honest. But at the same time, I think he'll most likely do Neto and we'll get into the lineup. He'll most likely do Neto and Garnacho on the wings.
I think with Palmer as well.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
with the way we're playing as well, there's no need to rush him in at the minute as well necessarily. It's
Exactly.
not like we're struggling through that. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Right. We're gonna get into obviously our lineup now. Right. I think goalkeeper, it's pretty obvious who we're going with.
Yep. Jorgensen.
I think we're going. Nice joke, mate. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I actually do want to dedicate a bit of this video to Robert Sanchez. He has improved. I will say this.
He has improved.
He has
100%.
improved since last year, where we've been slating him nearly every game. Has he really had a bad performance this season, other than United away?
No, literally, United away, that red card, and you can even argue that he was put in a shit situation there. But still, yeah, other than that United game, no, he's not. He's not really set a foot wrong. Like, yeah, we haven't looked at it and gone there, haven't there any mistakes. We haven't looked at it and gone there any like shots he should have saved. Like, if anything, Jorgensen's the keeper we're looking at and going, we need him at the club. So yeah, Robert Sanchez, fair play.
If you even look at his weaknesses as well, even passing out the back, I can't really complain. Haven't really seen many errors from him this season, passing out the back. Nothing led to goal quickly.
Yeah.
Last season he was.
I mean, left back, obvious.
Yeah, we don't need to dwell on that.
Yeah.
Now,
Gusto.
Gusto.
This is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be Gusto.
That he'll do that. I think he'll do the exact. We'll get into the midfield in a bit, but right, who do you think is going to be the two centre backs? I think
Fofana. It has to be Fofana.
Fofana, definitely. And
I think what he'll do is he'll do Fofana on the right. I think he'll play Badiashile. Well. I think he's going to play Badiashile. Something tells me.
Really?
Interesting. He might. Yeah, he might do Badiashile. I've heard rumors. I've heard about Badiashile, but if it was up to me personally, I probably would play Badiashile. But again, I wouldn't have much of a caliber starting because again.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. If it's down to me, I'd stick with Fofana and Chalobah because let them build a relationship. But again, if Badiashile plays instead of Chalobah, you won't drop Fofana. But yeah, if Badiashile plays instead of Chalobah, I don't have an issue because Badiashile, that Liverpool game was insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
he's been good this season.
I'm gonna put.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put Chalobah, to let that partnership keep going. But I wouldn't be against having Badiashile because, as you just said, Boobs, when he came in for that Liverpool game, he was outrageous. Like
he was insane.
Didn't set foot wrong. So yeah, I completely understand your point there. Now, one of the midfielders is obviously Reece James, and the other is obvious Caicedo.
Caicedo has to be.
Now, in the 10,
Enzo.
I think we all know who it is as well.
Yeah,
definitely.
Now, don't you think that this role in the 10 is the best for him?
Yeah, it's just the issue is we've got so many players that play in that position. And that's not to say he can't play as a double pivot, because he can. But I think he does better when like one of like Cucurella or like James inverts into the midfield to make it a midfield three when he does play the double pivot role. But in this role, it suits him to a T because he can do his box crushing runs and you don't have to rely on him defensively.
Also, with Enzo Fernandez, even when he's in the 10, if you watch him, he also gets into the left half spaces and receives it in the left half space from the centre backs. If you ever watch him, he always dwells, always comes onto the left, and he can play his deeper passes. And then when he does switch play or when he moves it on, then you see the late run in the box. For example, he didn't pass it, but it was just an example where Mark Gue did fantastic against Burnley and beat whoever he did for that 1v1 duel. You see Enzo Fernandez just box crash.
Yeah, he does it. He does it so well. Like even if you remember against Liverpool, like before the Esteval goal, that box crashing run, he hit the post from heading it in. Yeah, and he should have scored it, but like that run is like he does it. He times it to perfection, and that would have obviously won us the game.
Yeah.
But so I'm expecting him to do the same tomorrow. So
yeah. Now going on to the wingers. I mean, it's obvious who one of them is. It's obviously Pedro Neto.
it's gonna be Pedro
I mean,
Neto. Yeah,
I don't know how much of like a words are difficult to describe how good Pedro Neto has been since the Club World Cup. Like, I don't really remember a bad performance from Pedro Neto other than a couple, you could say. Maybe there's a couple like Sunderland at home, maybe Brighton at home to some extent.
yeah. I'd throw Wolves in there. Like he didn't play the best, but he did score.
Yeah,
exactly.
But yeah, I think Neto's issue is against like a flat out low block, he struggles because I think he hasn't got space to run in behind or run into. And if we're being honest, his crossing isn't the best, and that's the only thing he's left with that he can do. And I think where Chelsea fans get frustrated with him is just sometimes he doesn't get much. He used to not be able to get much output, but now he's scoring goals consistently.
Exactly.
He's getting assists.
I was gonna come on to that. Even when we're watching the games, I mean, there'll be games where he's influencing and he's doing really well with his work rate and whatnot. But if you're looking at stats and you're a stats man, it wouldn't really reflect much on Pedro Neto. You'd see that he's not really pulling up the numbers that you should expect a Chelsea winger who's starting to pull up numbers. But no, recently he's definitely added to goals. He scored against Burnley, scored against Wolves, scored against who else?
Nottingham Forest, and he scored against West Ham at the start of the season. Like he's already equaled his goal tally from last season.
Yeah, exactly. So it's nice to see, actually. Nice to see.
Yeah, definitely. Now, who's on the left wing for you guys?
Now, if it was down to me, I'd do Neto on the left and then Esteval on the right. But I know Maresca won't do that. I think he's going to start Garnacho.
I think he'll start Garnacho, but I really wouldn't be opposed to the idea with Neto and Esteval. Really wouldn't.
Yeah. Same way, I'm not opposed to Garnacho playing because again, he's been playing well. He was probably like against Barcelona. He's probably the one player you look at and go, he's probably the least impactful, but he still put in like an 8.5 out of 10 out of performance.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah, like he didn't get the GA, but you could see he was involved.
Yeah.
And he's a lot more direct recently.
Yeah, definitely. Now, up front, who are we going for?
Personally, I'd say Delap.
Do you know what? Yeah, I was going to say. This whole day I've been thinking about it as I've been out. If you'd asked me like a day and a bit ago, I would have said João Pedro makes the most sense. But now when you really think about it, like Delap, especially with his physical presence, and in a London derby, he's going to try rattle like the defender, especially someone like Hincapié. He's not used to playing in the Premier League. I think Maresca's just going to be like, just go on, be on him, be like a rush, like try don't get sent off obviously, but try rattle him, and he should be able to beat him physically.
And I agree. And with the difference of João Pedro, and I know Pedro Neto obviously won't start as a 9 in this game, but the difference with João Pedro and Delap in this kind of game is João Pedro will kind of run away from them. And what I mean is he'll try and find more of the pockets. It won't be more physical battle. João Pedro likes to play across the floor, find pockets, tidy, neat, good on the ball. Delap, he'll go to war against them. He's strong, he's physical, he'll make them think about something. I don't want Arsenal to play and progress the ball, and maybe we'd have to send it long and they'd just be winning the scraps all the time, winning headers.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want physical presence.
Also, another thing as well, he's gonna make runs as well. That's gonna like stretch the defense, like stretch the pitch. Like if
Yeah,
he's making a run, that means the defender's got to worry about something else. But then
yeah,
what that could do, that could create space for like an Enzo Fernandez or a Garnacho to like progress the ball into. So for
exactly.
me, I actually think the lap actually would make sense. And if he could score against Arsenal, that'd be a massive confidence boost for him. And João Pedro, for me, recently
Yeah.
he's just like I know he's been scoring goals, but he just takes a bit too long on the ball, like with his decision making. And when he drops so far deep that when he turns around to try to play it to someone, because he's the number 9, he ain't got anyone to play it to.
Listen, that's what happened with Bayern Munich on Wednesday night when Harry Kane was dropping deep. This exact same thing happened.
There's no one there. There's no one there because Luis Diaz isn't there to make the runs. Like Elise isn't that fast. He likes to get on the ball and make something happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think that lineup makes the most sense. And I think he will do a job.
I think we can definitely get a result
Yeah.
of this, without a doubt. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely agree. I'll go with Liam Delap as well up front. It'll be very interesting to see if he scores against Arsenal. I mean, especially after getting that goal against Barcelona, that's
Yeah.
going to give him some confidence.
I
Got
I
a goal
don't think he
against
will.
Arsenal. Now you really could getting considered as probably a proper striker. But obviously, he's only just come back. But getting 2 goals against 2 big teams, that could be big for Liam Delap. But yeah, what were we going to say,
Yeah.
Dubes?
I was gonna say, do you know what? I will do score predictions in a sec. Do you know what I think 2 of our goal scorers will be?
I think
I think Enzo
Who?
Fernandez will be one. I have a feeling, and then I have a feeling Reece James might score in this game.
Reece James.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have a feeling.
You know what? I really hope this happens. I have a feeling that I think Moises will pick, similar to Liverpool. Moises will pick up the ball and they'll just back off. I hope they do, and he'll smash it. And
I think Arsenal are better than that, though. If I'm
Yeah, I
honest, I
think
don't
so
think
as well.
Arsenal are better than Liverpool. Like their
Yeah.
defense is, they'll close us down. Like Zubimendi will be on him. Like no, you're not having that shot. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that is our lineup. Let us know if you agree or disagree with that in the comments. And now here is where we get to the fun bit: score predictions. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, hell, you can go first.
I'll go first. All right, no worries. Well, this scoreline's been in my head probably since when we beat our Barca, and I'll stick to it. I think we will win 2-1. I think we'll win 2-1. I think the most important thing is whoever scores first. I think we'll probably win the game.
Yeah.
If Arsenal score first, if I'm completely honest, I think it will be a very, very difficult day for us, just the way they're set up, and yeah. But if we score first, then it's very interesting, and I think we can go on to win.
That's
But you know, we're at home, we're on form. I know we're against this Arsenal super team or whatever you would call it, but I trust in Maresca. Turns up always in the big games, tactically with the lineup, everything. So I will back the boys, and I will go 2-1, mate. Yeah, I think we'll concede.
What do you reckon?
I think
Dubes?
we'll concede 2-1.
I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win the game 3-2. Same like Barca, I'm going 3-2 because I think again I know this is like weird to say considering we've kept 4 clean sheets on the bounce, but I think we'll win games by outscoring the opponent as opposed to like stopping them from scoring because Arsenal will score goals in this game. If we concede set pieces, if we concede a corner, let's be honest, 8 times out of 10 they're gonna score it. So
You
and
think
because we're
Arsenal?
not the best, we're not the best because also it's a combination. We're not the best at defending set pieces, and they're like kings at scoring them. So it's
Yeah.
like I
You think
think
Arsenal?
that's how we get the goals. Pardon?
You think they'll concede 3 though? I can't remember the last time they conceded 3 in the league.
That's true. That is true.
The,
But
the
no,
most they
I'll
can
stick
see
to
it. The
the
most they
first time
can
for
like.
everything.
Yeah.
It's that Stamford
There is a
Bridge.
first time for everything. That you are right. There is a first time for everything. But the last time they conceded something like that was Sunderland away, and that's the Stadium of
No,
Light.
it was two. Yeah,
That-
it was two. It was two.
Yeah, it was 2-2, but they still conceded 2. It was close to 3,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like Yeah, I mean,
Listen, if I'm wrong,
yeah.
listen, I just care about the win. I couldn't give a shit about the scoreline. If it means if we have to wait till the 90th minute to nick a winner,
Yeah,
1-0, I
yeah.
couldn't care less. Yeah, I couldn't care less. I
Listen,
don't care
we
about
haven't.
exciting.
Yeah.
We had our exciting football against Barca. Now all we need about is the win. We could just sit back, stink out the place, and then nick a winner at last minute for all I care. I just want the 3 points.
We haven't beat these lot at home since 2018. That needs to
That's
change.
embarrassing.
That needs to change tomorrow. End of story. That needs to
That
change.
needs to change. We haven't beat them in the league full stop since 2021.
Yeah, when we beat them 2-0 at the
Yeah.
Emirates. Yeah.
Yeah, we to know, and we should have done it in that season under Poch, but then Sanchez just messed up.
Declan Rice. He done nothing all game.
Yeah, no, Declan Rice and Trossard. Yeah, we should have won it then, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, literally. I mean, we're going to go on to my prediction now. Yeah, I mean,
he wants to
Dubes, you
say a
said
win.
3-2. Yahel, you said 2-1. I'm gonna go with Yahel's scoreline 2-1.
Yeah,
I just feel like I just feel like the exact same thing is gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna go the exact same way as the Liverpool game. Like we'll score first, they get one, and then we'll just get a late goal. It doesn't matter if it's like a last minute winner. If it is a last minute winner, then this is gonna be one of the greatest weeks.
This will
in
be bigger. This will
Chelsea
be bigger than the Barca game. Like the
Yeah,
whole of
yeah.
West London is going to explode.
100%.
The whole of
yeah,
West, like the whole of Fulham, Hammersmith, like Kensington, that whole area is going to explode.
100%.
yeah.
I'm saying that. And do you know what
I'm-
the best part is? I'm in no rush to get back to Brighton or anything, so I can literally stay out.
Mate,
I
it's
do.
gonna be
I do
tough.
have to go back to Brighton, though, because it's a 4:30 kickoff. It's not a proper late one. I can like stay out
Yeah.
longer. So
Exactly.
I said to Yosef, bring shades like sunglasses. If we win, I'm doing the match action with them on. I'm not joking.
yeah, I'm quickly popping to Westfield tomorrow before the game. I wonder. I'll see if I can buy like a cheap pair of shades or something.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Like,
And it's just gonna be. It's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I mean,
there's also another thing I was gonna do, Joseph. There's also one more thing I was
What?
actually gonna do. I was gonna make it. I was gonna make another banner with the exact same message, and then if we win, get it out. Imagine that gets caught on Sky Sports. Imagine that gets caught on Sky Sports.
Wait, are you sitting around our area, Dibs?
Yeah. I'm
If
sitting
it
in the East
does,
Low. Yeah,
Ah, you're with us. Okay.
that would be. Imagine just rage baiting the Arsenal fans.
yeah,
Next to them, aren't we? Yeah.
mate, it will be it will be brilliant. But let's just get ready for the occasion.
It's just.
Chelsea gonna
Hey,
win
love
2-1.
that.
Come on.
Chelsea gonna win
Love
2-1.
that. We're gonna win by 1 goal either
Lads,
way.
I think so.
yeah, lads, you can clip me. Like, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. This is Todd Bowley speaking. This is Todd Bowley
All right.
speaking.
All right, here we go.
We have
Next
good signings.
question. Who do you think is gonna score the goals?
Oh.
Remember, this is Todd Bowley speaking, so he doesn't know that much about football. Let's go with Delap and Esteval.
Fair enough.
Who's scoring for
Delap
Arsenal?
and Esteval.
Who's scoring for Arsenal? Something tells me Declan Rice is gonna score.
Nah, I hope not.
Something tells me Declan Rice is gonna score.
Nah, you know what? I'll go Martinelli.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's gonna score. Oh, if Madueke scores.
Ooh, I think
Yeah.
I think for us,
Madueke. I forgot about him.
yeah, bloody hell, don't get me started. I think for us,
Nah,
I
it's
think
fine. When Saka gets subbed off and Madueke gets brought on, it's fine. Cucurella will still be on the pitch. He'll take care.
yeah. I think
exactly.
for us, Enzo will score, and I think maybe Reece James might score. I think yeah.
That's
I think
they're the two I said.
I can see a free kick. Weirdly, maybe just outside the box. Don't know. And for Arsenal, who do I think? Maybe Eze. He scored that free kick against us at the start of the season that got disallowed. I think maybe he pops up with a goal.
Yes.
But that's about it. Yeah.
This is what I think. I think for Arsenal, the scores will be. I think it'll be Calafiori and Martinelli. Martinelli will scores against us. and then I think for us it'll be
That's why I said
Reece
him.
James, Enzo, and then to be specific, the third goal, 90-minute winner, Cole Palmer comes off the bench.
Oh, it's written, isn't it?
It's
written.
it's imagine.
All right, but I've got a question for you,
Cole
dude.
Palmer on his
Yeah.
Cole
goals
Palmer on
down
his
during the
return.
Say that again.
Do you think we go any goals down? Well, you said 3-2. Do you think we go 2-1 down, 1-0 down?
I think we go 1-0 down, then we go 2-1 up, and then they get the equaliser.
Because in my head, if Arsenal go 1 up, I think it could be a very long day in the office.
That is true. To be fair, that is very true.
Yeah, I
But
think it could be
Like
very long.
the
but you
thing
say
is,
that, but
the-
Bayern managed to get one back,
True.
and
They did.
Sunderland managed to get it back as well.
The
So
equaliser.
we'll see.
However-
It's at Stamford Bridge. So I think, yeah. So I think, as I say, they go 1-0 up if they do it quite early as well, and then that gives us time. We go into half time at 1-1. Then we score like a second in around maybe the 55th, 60th minute, and then I say around the 80 to 82nd minute they get their equaliser. At that point, we're thinking, oh, it's going to end the draw, and then Cole Palmer's already come on at this point, and then he gets a goal at 90th minute.
And
Class.
That's how I
then
think
the
it's going to
Arsenal
go. That's how I
fans-
think it's going to
and then
go.
And then the Arsenal fans would be saying, "Oh, it's only a penalty, doesn't count."
Well, no, I don't think it will be a penalty. That's the thing.
Oh well.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Can you
Imagine that.
imagine-
Do like a Man United last minute winner. Imagine.
Imagine the raw, just the raw Stamford Bridge if that happened.
Oh
The roar
my
of-
god. Oh my
the
god. I
roar
don't
of
even want
Stamford Bridge. The roar of
Oh.
Stamford Bridge is going to be amazing if that happens. But yeah,
With the
we're
game,
going to end
with
it
the
there.
game back
We're,
in.
we're literally going to end it there before we keep on fantasizing the stuff that's going to happen tomorrow. We're just
This
going to
game is just
let it
so big.
all work
Come on.
out.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna let it all work out. Sorry, Eze, to steal your song. We're gonna steal it from you tomorrow, yeah? Yeah, but yeah. All right, we're gonna end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you
Oh, yeah.
smash the like, smash the subscribe button if you're new around here. Turn the bell notification on so you don't miss any great upcoming content. Make sure you follow the socials on TikTok, Instagram, and X, Yossi Chelsea Blues and all. Make sure you subscribe to Doobs. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. Yahel, do you want any social media links in the description before we round this one out?
I mean, you can drop my Instagram down. That's about it, to be fair.
Yeah, I will do that. So make sure you follow your Hell's Insta. I will put a link. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow at Stamford Bridge. There'll be a match day vlog and fan cams tomorrow. In a bit, up the Chelsea. And we're
Up the
out.
Chelsea.
Peace.
Go on.